Ever wondered how our ancestors survived without modern medicine and technology? The truth is, they had a different kind of knowledge, a kind that's been largely lost to the annals of time. They knew remedies, cures, and treatments that we've forgotten, ones that don't require a pharmacy or a doctor's appointment. These remedies, lost to history, hold an immeasurable value, especially in survival situations where modern conveniences are absent. Think about it, stranded in the wilderness, or in the aftermath of a catastrophic event, you won't have access to your local drugstore. But what you will have access to is nature itself. And nature, as our ancestors knew, is a bounty of healing and sustenance. It's a treasure trove of remedies waiting to be rediscovered. These remedies aren't just about survival, though. They're about resilience and self-reliance. They're about understanding and harnessing the innate power of the world around us, just as our forebears did. These remedies, these lost secrets of survival, can make the difference between merely surviving and truly thriving, even in the harshest of conditions. This is where the Lost Frontier Handbook comes into play. This invaluable guide unearths these forgotten remedies, bringing them back to life for the modern survivalist. It's not just a book, it's a lifeline, a beacon of knowledge in a world that's forgotten the wisdom of its ancestors. Whether you're a seasoned survivalist or just starting on your journey towards self-reliance, this handbook provides the knowledge you need. It's a bridge, connecting the past and the present, the old ways and the new, giving you the tools you need to survive, and more importantly, to thrive. To learn how to survive any crisis with the long-lost skills of our ancestors, click the link in the description below this video. Imagine having a stockpile of food that could last you through any crisis. Sounds impossible? It's not, and it's more important than you might think. In an emergency, having a food stockpile can be the difference between survival and disaster. It's about more than just having enough to eat. It's about having the right kinds of food, stored in the right way, to provide you with sustenance and energy when you need it most. The Lost Frontier Handbook is your guide to building this essential resource. It provides step-by-step instructions on how to build a food stockpile, from choosing the right foods, to storing them properly, to managing your stockpile to ensure nothing goes to waste. It's a comprehensive guide covering everything you need to know to ensure your survival in any crisis. To learn how to survive any crisis with the long-lost skills of our ancestors, click the link in the description below this video. Could you survive an economic downturn? Our ancestors did. They not only survived, but thrived even through the harshest of economic depressions. And the secret to their resilience? It's not as elusive as you might think. The Lost Frontier Handbook delves into the very strategies our forebears employed to navigate through the stormy waters of economic downturns. This invaluable guide is packed with practical tips and techniques designed to equip you with the knowledge to thrive, even in the face of a Great Depression. From mastering the art of frugality without compromising on quality of life, to understanding the true value of goods and services in a crisis, the handbook offers a wealth of insights. It emphasizes the importance of being prepared for economic crises, underlining the necessity of self-reliance, and the power of community collaboration in such times. Remember, in the face of adversity, knowledge is your greatest asset. To learn how to survive any crisis with the long-lost skills of our ancestors, click the link in the description below this video. In a survival situation, would you know what to eat and drink to stay alive? Imagine this. You're out in the wilderness, far away from the comfort of your local grocery store or clean tap water. What's your game plan? Well, the Lost Frontier Handbook has got you covered with its comprehensive guide on survival superfoods and methods for obtaining clean water off the grid. Now, what exactly are survival superfoods? They're nutrient-rich foods that pack a punch, providing you with a lot of energy and vitality. They're the kind of foods that can keep you going when the going gets tough. We're talking about foods like wild salmon, packed with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids, or beans, a fantastic source of fiber and protein. And let's not forget about nuts and seeds, which are powerhouses of healthy fats and protein. But it's not just about knowing what to eat, but also how to find it. The Lost Frontier Handbook provides invaluable information on foraging for these superfoods, even in the most unlikely of places. And what about water? We all know it's vital for survival, but in a crisis situation, clean water may not always be readily available. The handbook outlines numerous ways to obtain clean, drinkable water when you're off the grid. Methods like solar stills, rainwater collection, or even using certain plants to your advantage. It's about being resourceful and using what nature has generously provided us with. After all, survival isn't just about getting by, it's about thriving. And with the right foods and clean water, you're setting yourself up for success in any situation. To learn how to survive any crisis with the long-lost skills of our ancestors, click the link in the description below this video. Did you know there are places in the US where you can get free land? Yes, you heard that right. Free land? It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But it's not a myth or a trick. There really are places across the United States where you can claim your own piece of land without spending a single dime. It's all detailed in the Lost Frontier Handbook, a veritable treasure trove of information for anyone looking to embrace self-reliance and survival. In this handbook, you'll discover how to navigate the process of claiming free land, from understanding the eligibility criteria to knowing exactly where to look. It's an opportunity to escape the hustle and bustle of city life, to build your own homestead, and to live a life of greater freedom and independence. But that's not all. When you get the Lost Frontier Handbook, you also receive 3 bonus gifts. The first is a guide on growing your own medicinal garden. Imagine having a backyard filled with plants and herbs that can help you treat common ailments naturally. It's like having your own pharmacy, right at your doorstep. The second bonus gift is a set of tips for surviving an economic collapse. In an unpredictable world, economic stability is never guaranteed. But with these tips, you'll be better prepared to weather any financial storm that comes your way. And last but not least, you'll receive a cookbook for homestead cooking. This isn't your everyday cookbook. It's filled with recipes that are not only delicious, but also designed to make the most out of your homegrown produce. Visit the link in the description below this video to learn how to survive any crisis with the long-lost skills of our ancestors. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you think.